Good morning, Mrs. Murder here. This week our story is The Summer of the Danes, the 18th. Yes, the 18th Brother CAdfael mystery. The first thing I want to say about this book is that we have a lot of very closely spelled, like only 2 letters inverted in the name, and it's very confusing, in addition to having a lot of people that are introduced to us in this, because it's not taking place in the Abbey of St. Peter and St. Paul. It's taking place on the battlefield, or, well, okay, where the Danish have been called in to on the sandy beach with all their ships, and while they're waiting there for a couple of brothers who are contending for power, a couple of princes, they raid the countryside, they steal cattle, they do whatever they can to survive and exist, and they're, of course, blonde hair, beautiful, muscular, and kind to women. But at any rate, my objection here that I wanted to insert in this is that the names get confusing. At one point I had to go back and look, well, wait a minute, which is he, the prince's brother, or is he the son, or is he the brother's son, or is he, find out who they are and what they are when you just were introduced to them, and then later on they come up again. So I wanted to point out a new book that I just got, which is Peter Tremaine's Shapeshifter's Lair, which will be the 31st Sister Fidelma. And of course this is in Ireland, not in England, or Great Britain. But in the way that Peter Tremaine organizes his books, in addition to putting maps, is that he has a page which lists, can you see that? Yes, principal characters. So if you go, who was that? You can run back to the principal characters, unless there's someone who, and there are a couple pages of principal characters, and he started doing this, I think, about 10 volumes ago. But this is number 31, as I said. So I really wish, and Sister Fidelma Mysteries came out after Ellis Peters passed away. So she passed away in the 90s, and he started his in the 90s, but 80s, in the 80s. I think she passed away 82, 84, and he started 85, something like that. So I wish they'd done that with this, because there are just so many names, and it did get confusing sometimes who was on which side and everything. Other than that, if you like a good sneaking around mystery about who killed somebody and going off and stealing things and going all over the place, with a fair maiden that is supposed to be protected, and with kind and sweet and lovable Brother Mark, and with Brother CAdfael. So we have 2 religious and this beautiful young woman, and they are captured by the Danes. And of course she's enamored with the dame that picked her up and put her on his horse. He is long golden hair and muscular and kind and gentle, and they treat her, because they know that she is related and protected by the princes, they treat her with kid gloves the whole time they are captive. But a lot of this is about the finagling back and forth about how to resolve this contentious battle between the brothers. And one brother has called in the Danes, and so it's, if you like a battle, if you like a battle in old times, you'll like this. If you like intrigue and crawling through the forest and riding on, there's a lot more to it than that, but it's an interesting read, just not my particular cup of tea. I like things going on in the Abbey and what's going on there. And since in the beginning Mark and CAdfael take off with, since then there has been no Abbey involved, except for the fact that they have to treat the brothers very carefully because they know they don't want the abbot and the power of the church to come down upon them. At any rate, this read, as I said, was 18th, the Summer of the Danes. And then for next week, I'm reading The Holy Thief, which is his 19th brother CAdfael. The Holy Thief. And then there's only one more left, so I'll have to start a new series. Okay, see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.